Behind me, I have two 2023 230i Coupes in the showroom here. I'm gonna give you guys a first look at the very first G42 230i. Now, BMW did introduce the G42 platform with the M240 in 2022, but in Canada, we didn't get a 230i because it was released as a rear-wheel drive model. Only now in 2023, we have the all-wheel drive 230i added to our lineup, and these are the first ones coming into Canada that we have here. So I'm going to do a quick walk around and give you guys a first look of this brand new vehicle. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Denver. I'm a client advisor here at Parkview BMW in Toronto, Canada. Now let's get into the video. So I brought two 230i's into the showroom here. We have one in Portimao blue with a cognac interior, and then the other is finished in Brooklyn gray with a black interior. Other than that, they are pretty similar equipped. Premium Essential package, M Sport package, the 18-inch wheels, just the normal standard headlights, high gloss black exterior content. We just want to show you guys the difference between the two colors of Brooklyn gray and Portimao blue, in case those are the ones that you're interested in. Now, focusing on the Portimao blue, see the 230 looks pretty similar to the M240i as long as you have the M Sport package. Now, we do have different wheels. These are the 18-inch wheels, all season, run flat tires, just the normal gray brakes. Doesn't look like this vehicle got equipped with the $650 option for the blue M Sport brakes, but you can see that even on the 230i, they have the power dome, which is pretty sweet looking. And then these are the standard LED headlights, not the adaptive LED headlights and not the shadow line. Then we do have the high gloss black kidney grills. Overall, the front bumper looks to be the exact same as what we saw last year with an M240. I personally love that car after having driving it for my 1-year lease. We do have blue mirror caps or painted mirror caps, and we do not have the M winglets here that we did on the M240. We still have the black side skirt along the bottom, gray brakes at the back as well, high gloss black window surround. And with 2023, we do have the new shark fin antenna that is more of a flat top instead of the traditional shark fin. On the back, we have the chrome 230 badge, chrome X drive badge, very similar rear diffuser area. The center is the exact same. We just have these circle tailpipes on either side instead of those unique ones on the M240. Take a look at that muffler exhaust system. The taillights look to be the exact same. Overall, not too much difference between an M240 and a 230i. It really just seems like the mirror caps, different wheels, standard M Sport brakes, the tailpipes, and that shark fin antenna on the exterior. Going into the interior, that's where you see a big difference. So all 2023 2 Series are now getting the iDrive 8 system and the curved display screen. Looks pretty intense in there. This one is also equipped with the M highlighters. So you have this dash trim with the M highlighters, and then you also have it on the door panels as well. So the 2022 2 Series or the M240 or even the 230 in the States would only have the M highlighters on the door panel. Now with the new iDrive 8 system, it is up on the dash as well. This one also has the $250 option for the aluminum trim, which I kind of find funny because when you have the M highlighters, this is a different trim right here. So really you're paying $250 to only have it in this space here, where you could have this as the high gloss black trim for a no charge option. And this would still be the exact same up here. Now this one is the black Sansa Tech on the interior. With that M Sport package, you also have the M Sport steering wheel. And of course, you can't get the M highlighters on the inside without first adding in the $2,000 M Sport package. You have the M door sills on this side. And then going into the back seats, there is a release handle. Kind of hard to get to when the seat is all laid back like that. Automatically starts moving forward. Then you have your back seat space. Now, after having this car for a year, just with the larger engine, I can say the back seat space is enough to get it done. My girlfriend sits back there, but I don't like going back there. Now let's take a look at the driver's cockpit on the Portimao blue unit. This one does have the cognac on the inside. So we have a light blue interior. So if you guys are interested in more of that cognac interior versus black, now you can see what the difference is. The new iDrive 8 screen. Let's hop in here and take a look. So not only did we get the curved display screen with iDrive 8, but we also got a different transmission shifter. So now instead of having the normal transmission shifter, we just have this toggle. So reverse, neutral, drive, sport mode again, park. Everything else stays the same around the sides. It's really just different right in here. Really the only difference is from here to here. Starting up the engine, it's the exact same. So you can see here we have drive, and then you can also see on the outside, the illuminated trim is flashing red with the adaptive lights. When you want to go into drive, push for drive, push again for sport, push back for drive, push all the way forward for reverse, half a click for neutral, and then park is right here. One thing I think would have been cool would have been like on the X1 where there is no more park button. There's really just a push button for the parking brake, and it's basically parking brake and park all in the same button, just one click for both to activate, which I think is a lot better. iDrive 8 system is pretty cool. I mean, there are some good updates to it, and there's probably some drawbacks. Like we no longer have the 1 through 8 buttons here, and we just have rear defroster, front defroster, hazards, next songs, and volume and power button. 1 through 8 were nice. You still have them. You just have to swipe down from the main screen, but you only have 4 unassigned slots now instead of 8. So, I mean, I prefer the iDrive 7 1 through 8 for that. Now, thankfully, unlike the X1, the heated steering wheel button still stayed on the steering wheel. That's a lot better, but once you only have that single adjustment instead of 4 levels. Everything else has stayed the same. Paddle shifters, your BC button. Now, instead of cycling through widgets, it cycles through temporary widgets that you can see just for like your kilometers and everything. If you actually want to adjust the main screen, you would do it through this button right here, and then you would adjust the content. On iDrive 7, you could have the map content up, and then you could also have the music station up. Now it's either one or the other. You also have different layouts that you can do. And then if you go into sport mode, it goes all red. Let's show it to you, start it up. Sport mode red, comfort mode, and eco mode. Personally, I would just drive in sport mode 24/7. You have sport, sport plus, and sport individual. And when you're in sport, I did notice that you also get, going to this My BMW, there's adaptive content. So this is what it looks like in sport mode. You can see temperature, PSI, horsepower, and torque. Or if you're in comfort mode, this is what it looks like. Of course, that screen's got pop up. And then you can see that the door is open. We close the door. Once the car starts moving, the wheels start moving. See if you can kind of see they just either spin or they don't. And then we have comfort, or Eco Pro, I mean. We were in comfort. Now we go into Eco. And then kind of that rating for acceleration and anticipation is right there. I just turn the car off. Other iDrive 8, you have this main screen. We have all the apps here, or you can go in and you can just have entertainment apps, or just the vehicle maps. Kind of like, it's a little more simpler than iDrive 8 to get into these menus, I find. They're more like apps instead of, kind of like your cell phone, instead of being like just sub-menus. So this part I think is improved. Well, some things aren't improved. Interior lighting, you have more ambient lighting colors, which is nice. But when you have the illuminated M highlighters on the inside, you don't really have interior light. Like you have a little bit of interior lighting that's here, a little bit that's here, and a little bit in your footwell, but it's not like you have the strips here or along here like you would have in a 3 Series. So I think ambient lighting could definitely be improved in the 2 Series. But yeah, look at how many different colors. Like you have 2 shades of blue, you have a turquoise and azure for a blue, and you have that dynamic light. You can reduce it, you can do the brightness. Like you don't even notice it changing, to be honest with you. Let's see, what else is here? Displays, not really too much here. I would say that your live vehicle, like your, I guess not live vehicle, but we're looking for driving settings are a little bit different. You're driving chassis, iconic sounds. So now you can turn on and turn off like the exhaust noise pumped into the cabin. And then driver's assistance is a lot more in depth from iDrive 7. You can choose to your pre-collision. You can actually turn it off. iDrive 7, you couldn't turn it off. Lane departure warning, you can turn off. Blind spot monitoring, you can turn off. There's a fatigue alert, speed warning. So a little bit more adaptive controls for that, a little bit more settings that you can go through. And these are just general iDrive 8 system stuff, not necessary right to the 230, but it would also be for other iDrive 8 systems and other BMWs. There's a few other things, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And just to give you a feel, like music coming in here, that's what that looks like. And telephone, I will say it, at least we still have the iDrive controller. It's not like the X1 where the iDrive controller disappeared, so it's all still very familiar with the new map content. I think it's pretty good. Oh, looks like you can start to see the M highlighter is illuminated a little bit here. It's hard to see over here. If there's any light coming in, you can't see. They're like painted on top with a little bit of illumination color underneath. So it's like really hard to see unless you take the light away. See, now you can see it. And there you can see it. Can't reach my arm all the way over. But unless you take the light away, you can't really see how much illuminated it is. It looks a lot brighter on the camera than it does to my eyes looking at it. You have some controls over here for your door switches. Your light switches are over here. Sunroof control is up here. This one does have the wireless device charging tray in there as well. Oh, we got a little opening greeting here for opening the door. Oh, BMW. Very cool. The trunk release button is down here. This one just is essential package, so no enhance. We don't have any Harman Kardon or anything. And taking a look at the back seats with the cognac interior. And the only place left we haven't really visited is the trunk area. Pop in the trunk, release right below the logo. That's the trunk size you're going to get in the 2023 230i. The cover does not open up down here, so there's no additional storage. What you see is what you get. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this quick video on the 2023 230i. Hope you guys enjoyed this BMW content. If you did, please smash the like button, help me out with YouTube's algorithm. If you want to see more BMW content in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're in the Toronto marketplace and you want to purchase one of these 230s, both of these are for sale, so feel free to reach out to me at my email down below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next video.